Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Hope you're having a blessed day. Today, I just want to talk about a phrase of which I've probably heard all my life, and I'd say it's probably the most overused cliche I've ever heard in my life, and that is stop playing the race card. Now, the interesting thing about that statement is it's not made up by black people. It's made up by people who don't suffer systemic racism, but they're the ones who are telling you to stop doing something. But that's what I want to add to this. What happens is you'll be sat in a room and you'll be the minority as per usual, which is not part of my life, and then somebody will make a comment and say something like, you must like basketball, like to me, assuming that I do. And I'll say, why do you assume that I like basketball? Is it because I'm black? Oh, stop playing the race card. Is it stop playing the race? Why are you playing the race card? So, no. You're not going to get out of it that easy. I'm asking you a question again. Why did you assume the only black person in the room that I like basketball, and we've never had a discussion about basketball? And the guy goes, well, you're tall. Yeah, but I'm not that tall compared to what basketballers are. And anything else? Well, mostly black players play basketball. There you go then. So basically you are playing the race card because you related my skin colour to wanting to like basketball. That's one incident. I could tell you so many more. That's a weak incident, to be honest with you, example. But there are so many examples of it where you, the people who are making the comments, will bring the topic up of race, as you want to call it, or skin colour, and then you'll be chastised by the person you're telling it to, or they'll pull you up for it, and then you'll tell them they're playing the race card. But the irony is you're actually playing the race card because you brought it up in that context. And the funny thing is, there may be times when it doesn't happen. It may be times when the person is being 100% genuine and he doesn't mean anything and he's not relating your ethnicity, your skin colour to his comment. But this is what I want people to think about. When you've been conditioned to hearing it all your life, and 9 times out of 10 it is related to that, it's funny when the person gets on their high horse and goes, yeah, but I didn't mean it like that. Oh, you're playing the race card, blah, blah. But what they haven't thought about is our experiences. What they haven't considered is, I wonder what he's gone through in his life as a black man. I mean, how many of you ask your friends, if you've got any friends that are black or Asian, what's it like living in this country as a black or brown person? Have you ever asked them what experiences they have to go through? Have you ever asked them the amount of same comments they've heard from different people? These are the things. It's about empathy. I speak about this a lot. Empathy. And I also put myself to the test as well, because don't get me wrong, we all have our prejudices, but I'm fighting against these prejudices because at the end of the day, I don't want people to be prejudiced against me. So why should I be prejudiced against anybody else? And that goes not just skin colour, that goes for gender, that goes for sexuality, anything. I can't be hating on somebody for the way they're born, the way they are, the way they look, because what does that make me? A hypocrite, see? So, and I don't want to be that. But what I'm trying to show you guys is there are a lot of contradictions that we have in society where people will call you out for playing the race card, but actually they are the ones playing the race card because their comment would have steered you to it. So let me give you one last example. I was in Picture and Piano about 2 summers ago. It was end of summer. I was wearing like a suit jacket, a V-neck navy blue jumper, a white shirt underneath it, black chinos and like black pumps. And my friend who was with me, who was white, relevant to the story, was wearing a polo t-shirt, chinos and poise shoes, right? So these girls are smoking in the corner. We're upstairs having a chat and my mate starts talking to them. And one of the girls says, oh, to him, you look like a hairdresser to him. And he was like, oh, really? I'm not a hairdresser. Why are you? He's a teacher. And then he said to her, what does he look like then? And she went, oh, he looks like a pimp. So that's what I did. Pause, and I thought, here we go. So I said, and one thing I've stopped doing now is pandering to white fragility. I've stopped it now, so I will pull people up. If I think it, I'm not going to be scared that you're going to tell me I'm playing the race card because I'm educated enough to tell you why I'm not. So I said to her, why did you say I'm a pimp? And the funny thing is, I also was a teacher at the time, but it doesn't matter what I was. The fact of the matter is, why did she think I was a pimp? And I was actually more better dressed than he was. That shouldn't be relevant, but it is part of context. And the first thing she said to me, oh, stop playing the race card. I said, no. Answer the question of why I look like a pimp. And she couldn't answer it. She could not answer it. And the reason why is because we have these subconscious prejudices. We have these subconscious biases. But the thing is, when you're pulled up for it, you haven't really thought about it. And then when you're pulled up for it, the first thing to do is get defensive instead of thinking, actually, shit, I didn't think of it like that. And then retrain your brain to unlearn the connection between skin colour and assuming they might like something or assuming they do something. And so, yeah, the race card is actually played by the people who accuse the people of playing the race card. That's the irony. Anyway, I just want people to think outside the box a little bit more and also think about what you're going to say before you say it. Anyway, have a good day. Show your true colours. As I always say, treat people how you want to be treated. Subscribe, like the page, give us a thumbs up. Have a blessed day. Peace and love. I'm out.